Now my body do like this. What if that? See, if not be say Arsenal fans insult me last time after that Wolves red card for them, I for bring back my normal. The donors give them, but they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it, honestly. You get why I go talk now. They know they understand English or this Arsenal fans. But you go see they go turn your English upside down. Me wait down and say that thing not supposed to be red card. I mean, I insult saying a red card. As I pause it for Gardner face, I pause it for her face too. What a game for Arsenal. See, whether be Arsenal, they go Dominion City today, go worship. Don't be smart. You dominated the game. Arsenal scoring is 9. Alan equalize AI. That Alan AI yo. Saliba they looking for him say now me you jump like this. You me best defender for the world. Now me the jump. You don't believe you see Alan for air. You come like say they look at TM Max. That point AI. After that one finish because okay, like I say my father is oh Lodi. Lodi. Shoot us like Tawai. Now today I know be gonna shoot us like Tawai. Got it down. Even Saka got they up, they look the tell the other guy. When they show Saka got to tell the other guy say the girl looks say I know they have a wedding at like 19 never carry come over here. Nothing when Arsenal not play today. You know, Arsenal fans do not deserve me. I say it every time because I do a lot for them, but they don't know. When I tell you, I say, if una play ball without a mindset of corner kick, una they play ball, you say a lie. That time I say, shut up. Now I start. Now look at the game. Arsenal not go there, go do corner kick FC. See quick foot from Chosa, the Jimbo, the Jinja. See, not try Arsenal. I watched a video today, and I was not impressed with Robert. The question they were asking Robert Pires versus the Arsenal unbeatable. When they call us so, nobody win me. How they call us so? When they don't win you for full season, when Leverkusen do last season, you know. Now you look at they were asking that 11 versus this current 11. They put their camper, they Ashley Cole, you know, understand? Unbeaten season versus this current one. They pick Declan Rice versus Vieira finish. They say Merino versus Gilberto Silva. Where did you do party? They did. You know be party. Party nice start the party. After the 1-1 today, now party nice start the party. Jollof rice full party everywhere. Now that point, the full midfield they carry and use a play toward. If they carry full midfield, use a play toward. You know that boy. You know got the house of party, the house of Merino, whenever we know that house and they listen to Bonamoti couple. You know who know the club couple for England. If I see that guy, you go hear from me. What a game for Arsenal. And I don't want to sound like I agree to Arsenal fans saying that, that they play us for Premier League and all that. But there's something I saw today. There's something I saw there that I need to address. Why Bernardo Silva kick just at finish, if you not going to talk anything? Because I will not agree that they play Arsenal while you say if we get agenda against them. I will not agree yet. But now I'm interested. I don't want to hear before. The play are rubbish. But from today, I'm interested. I want to be following up. How you go? The referee did not even act like he saw it, or probably say, take a yellow card. Don't do that again. That's not sportsmanship. That's wrong in all levels and all that. VAR will not talk. Referee not talk. Yellow card not for pocket. So moving on next, let's talk about Pep Guardiola. Yeah. I don't know where it's going from here. I don't know. Now, when you look at this game, 2 things I'm taking away from this game today. Number 1 is a clear evidence that they must sack Maresca ahead of season. Please jot it down. Now the same Man City wake up where you 3-1, so now they have 5-1 for there. So meaning say say Mumu not be better to person they born. We say we do born fool, born thief. He better because fool you go they disgrace you for community, but that thief now they see the fear you say that go get guy mama be this so that's the parable in the robo. So we do born fool, born thief. Because that the game person where you
Definitely celebration out here, even in the studio. Arsenal fans are really celebrating. We should give them the record that they deserve. And I must say, shout out to that man, Coach Bia. He loves to do this all the time. A very diehard Chelsea fan, even though he looks like Bremo. But that's what he loves to do. So, well, okay. So let's talk about the World Cup qualifier. We'll tell you more and about the analysis of that very game that was played yesterday. Welcome to the Sports Republic show. My name is Kizike, and it's time for us to give you the update. We start from the Nigerian Super Eagles news, where Ahmed Musa says Super Eagles need to regain the confidence of Nigerian fans. Musa disclosed the importance of regaining the confidence of Nigerian fans ahead of the World Cup qualifiers. Nigerian football player, you call him Ahmed Musa, that's his name, has opened up about the current state of the Super Eagles, admitting that the fans are unhappy with the team performance. Moving on, the Super Eagles bid to qualify for the World Cup has hit a snag, with the team struggling to find its footing in the Group G. Nigeria, as I tell you now, currently languishes in the 5th place, are hoping 2 points behind 4th place Lesotho. To make matters worse, the top 3 teams in the group, South Africa, Rwanda, and Benin Republic, are all tied on 7 points, leaving Nigeria with a mountain to climb. The Super Eagles must now overcome the deficit to secure the sole ticket to the World Cup from the Group G. But let's quote Ahmed Musa on the show this morning. What he said in an interview with newsmen, Musa disclosed the importance of regaining the confidence of Nigerian fans ahead of the World Cup qualifier. Musa also, you need to know, who has over 100 appearances for the Super Eagles, acknowledged that the team's recent performances have not been up to par. He said in his words, most of our fans are just not happy with the Super Eagles, and we just have to regain the confidence of our own fans. The most important thing is the World Cup qualifier, he said. We have to see how we can make it as a team and get our fans back behind us. Now, talking about Ahmed Musa again, he said, most of our players are doing very well in their various leagues. Everybody's scoring, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a different scenario of the AFCON. Now, he said, because if they cannot replicate their own form when we come together, there is nothing we can do about it. However, Musa remains confident that the team can turn things around and make Nigeria proud once again. In his word, he said, we just have to talk to our own boys to give their best. We have to work together as a team and make sure that we do everything possible to make our fans happy. And that's about Ahmed Musa. So this last phrase, it got me to be thinking, for Musa to come out and say, we have to talk to our boys. I don't know, regardless of what you make about Ahmed Musa, he's still the skipper of the Super Eagles till he said, I'm done. So we can say trust AFCON, he's interim, but the man you have on your screen who has over 100 appearances for the Super Eagles with that level, he's still the head man and does very well. Also, let's talk about the NFF. There's an advice here, Eric Chelle in the news, and it's about former Super Eagles player giving advice to the team and also to the newly appointed Super Eagles coach. Eric Chelle has vowed to win the 2025 African Cup of Nations with the Super Eagles, stating his team is now out of revenge. He said, this is coming from Nigerian legend Mutiu Adepoju, advising Chelle to select the best players and prepare thoroughly for the competition. Super Eagles will face Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania in the Group C, with the campaign starting on December 23, 2025. Newly appointed Super Eagles head coach Eric Chelle has made Nigerians' intention crystal clear ahead of the 2025 African Cup of Nations AFCON in Morocco, and he said, we are here to win. The 47-year-old, the old, you could say, a Malian international, Malian tactician, is feeling very confident and optimistic of Nigeria's chances, at the forthcoming tournament, stating boldly that the 3-time African champions are coming for the trophy. That's what every manager wants to say. But this one is like a talk before game. The Super Eagles have been drawn into the Group C alongside Tunisia, Uganda, and Tanzania in what many termed a tricky group for the West African giants. Chelle acknowledged the challenges but radiated confidence during a CAF online interview. Now, this is what he said. He said, yes, it's going to be a difficult one, but we are out for revenge, he declared, hinting that Nigeria's recent AFCON disappointment, including 2021 exits at the hands of Tunisia. He said, now I know I've got a team that is hungry, and I'm hungry too. We are going to have a lot of fun, but our goal is to lift that very trophy. The statement has set a high bar for the Super Eagles, seeking to reclaim continental dominance after over a decade without AFCON trophy, with Nigeria's last title coming in 2013 and that was under his blessed memory, Okechukwu Stephen Keshi. But on the part where someone wants to give an advice, candid advice to say, it's about former Super Eagles player, you call him the headmaster, Mutiu Adepoju. We know what he does when he has to get goals for himself. Former Super Eagles midfielder Mutiu Adepoju, a veteran of multiple AFCON tournaments, has urged Eric Chelle to focus on selecting the best players and ensuring what? Ensuring maximum preparation ahead of the competition. Now, speaking in an exclusive chat with reports, the former Real Betis star noted that he believes Chelle can lead the Super Eagles to the AFCON trophy in Morocco. Yes, can he do that? Of course he can. But I think what you have said, he has to put his best players. I believe he's going to get the job done. I just want everyone to support him because this is the only team we have. And we just have to qualify for the World Cup. He said we just have to support him. I think what you acknowledge that while Nigeria has the talent to win the tournament, it will not be an easy task. I believe in his word. He said they can go all the way to win the AFCON 2025. But let's be realistic. We have the squad to win it. And he said, but I know it's not going to be an easy one because other teams will want to do their best to make sure that they get to the final. The Super Eagles should do much better than they did the last time so we can get the AFCON Cup. And that's about Mutiu Adepoju you have on your screen. But let me quickly say this. I tell you, Adepoju has done well. I'm liking the part where he's an ex-international and he's come to give the support to the manager. But one thing is inevitable. He needs to make the right selection. Now, people are asking questions, Eric Chelle, you are the coach now. What's your criteria? You don't know those guys. You just know some of them by names. Yeah, but at this point, some are saying let the NFF be the one to select. Not just the NFF, the technical committee. The Eguavon knows them. They literally played for him. We saw it. Let them be the one to select the boys for the game for match. He knows the Lookman. He knows the Osimhen. He knows all of these guys. But it still boils down to how would you make your mark? How would you select the team? Who and who should be called up? And I think I like the part where he has come to say, I don't care if you are the best player in the world. All you need to do, give me good performance. And literally, you can see Nigerian players are now doing so well in Europe. Just recently, I don't know whether they wait for them to appoint this coach. I don't know whether they wait me to appoint coach. Now they've appointed the manager, and now he's here. Our players are now doing so well. We saw Onuachu scoring a goal during the weekend. That's like his second goal in the Premier League. Aribo is also being on fire. Stampton gets opportunity to play for Zurich's team. Osimhen is doing well in Galatasaray. Lookman is injured. So our players are really not doing badly in the European top scene. So it's a whole lot of message. Valencia is on fire at this point, winning games like 4 now. And it's about that same man, Sadiq Umar, is in that team. So I don't know what will be his criteria for selection, but he needs to put out his best, make the right players, make the right calls so we can make it to the AFCON 2025, winning the trophy. We are already there. But let me even say this and let me sound it clear. Nigeria is not even in the top 5 favorite to win the AFCON. I'm sorry to say. Not me. That's what CAF said. Nobody's looking our way. So we are, sorry to use the word underdogs. We are not underdogs, I know. But that's what I would call Nigeria now. Because the way we've played so far, see, there are countries that you should be scared of at this point. The 7-time champions, the king of African football, I'm so scared of them. The Egyptian side, I'm so scared of Egypt. See, they might not have good, the last AFCON might not be so mesmerizing for them, but they are good. They have this teamwork. And when you check their team, you see the pyramid players, the Zamalek side, the Al Ali, they know themselves. Ismaili, there are a lot of them. They are so compacted. Mo Salah, African best player at this point. No disrespect to Lookman, but I'm just saying generally, if you call him the world best at this point, you just might be advancing him well, but he's just exceptional. And they have a very strong team. Omar Mamouche is another player who we should be looking out for. But let's talk about the Senegal, the Teranga Lions of Senegal. Also have a great team. You should be worried about the side. You talk about the Cameroon side. They might not have a good side in the last AFCON, but they are also good to play. So the Ghanaian side are not part of this one. So I think my basic fear is the North African side. Just 2 sides in the North African side. But the first of them all is the best of them, Morocco, the Atlas Lion of Morocco. See, I don't know what you make about Morocco. Morocco is ready. Aside the fact that we're hosting the World Cup, infrastructure-wise, they are ready. Prepared-wise, team-wise, see, their players are all doing well. Osimhen is in, where? He's in Turkey, playing in Galatasaray. But there's one man who is also firing. When he scores, he does this. You see him, El Nesiri. That's a player. So they have a team. Onwani is there. Soufiane Amrabat also in the Fenerbahce side. And these guys are ready to go. So how prepared is Nigeria? It's not about Eric Chelle wanting to say we can win it. Yes, Nigeria have the squad. We have the players, the qualities to win the AFCON. We have it. Do we have the qualities? Yes, we have it. But it's about the manager doing what. See, he needs to do what he wants. I don't like the part you got me on a job and you want to tell me what to do. It means you don't trust me in the first place. If you trust me, let me do the job. So I love the part where ex-internationals are giving their support. It works for me. That's nice. Support him because he's our new coach. He might not know these guys week in, week out because he's just a new coach. He speaks like two players from the Chancellor. That's what well expected. I like that. We are ready. You know, we are ready to go. But Guavon also, like I already said, he has got a job to do. This recent of them all, this recent one, this match game where we have Rwanda and Zimbabwe, these ones are the biggest of them all. So let me even tell you, when we get this result, you see that we will be motivated. If you beat a Rwanda side in Kigali, that's not easy. Because I always tell you on African soil, if you get a draw, you're a big boy. That's what they do in Africa. If you can get a draw against a side like Nigeria, you celebrate it. So Rwanda knows that it's a do or die for us. We want Nigeria in Uyo under their nose. Why can we not get the result right in Rwanda? It's Kigali. Amavubi guys, they know themselves. Let me keep that aside. Now, if Nigerians like permutation, I'm permutating, I'm doing that right now. If we win Rwanda, if, that's the word, if, not a draw, and we'll finally get to play Nigeria against Zimbabwe and we get it right. We still have other side to play, but that's the fear. That's the fear we need to come in. We have a good coach. You know, Eric Chelle might not be a world-class coach, but he knows the African scene very well. So let's give him all of the support and the credit so Nigeria can be out there and then do what they love to do well. Win the AFCON. It will be the fourth time if they can. How many years? 2013 and now it's a lot of years. I mean, like a decade ago, we've not seen the AFCON trophy and to date. The last set I won it was the Onazi, the Mikel Obi, what's his name again? Mba, you know, Moses, these guys. I mean, they're not playing anymore. We want to win it. It will be so bad that we have African best back-to-back and we don't win the AFCON. But we go on a quick break. When we return, the show continues. Guess what we talk about? When we return, it will be time for us to analyze what happened in Europe. Talk about the Premier League. Stay humble. That's the word Arteta to, you know, in September. That's what Haaland told Arteta. We'll bring you all of those clips and everything you need to know. And also the games played in the Quisip Mieza, the Della Modanina. All of this will tell you. Please don't go anywhere. Stay with us. But we leave you with one before we return. Let's bring you what B. Bernard was doing. You know B. Bernard, right? What B. Bernard was saying. B. Bernard is a Chelsea fan, but he said Man City waited in Maguire. Enjoy the song. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
That City defense, see, that remind. Party, nice study party. Jollof rice food party everywhere. Now you now. That point, the full midfield they carry and use they play too hard. If they carry full midfield, use a play too hard. You know that boy. You know got the house of party, the house of Merino, whenever we know that house and they listen to Bonamonti couple. You know the club couple for England. If I see that guy, you go hear from me. What a game for Arsenal. And I don't want to sound like I agree to Arsenal fans saying that, that they play us for Premier League and all that. But there's something I saw today. There's something I saw there that I need to address. Why Bernardo Silva kick just at finish? Referee not going to talk anything. Because I will not agree that they play Arsenal while you say referee get agenda against them. I will not agree yet. But now I'm interested. I don't want to hear before. The Arsenal rubbish. But from today, I'm interested. I want to be following up. How you go? The referee did not even act like he saw it, or probably say, take a yellow card. Don't do that again. That's not sportsmanship. That's wrong in all levels and all that. VAR will not talk. Referee not talk. Yellow card not for pocket. So moving on next, let's talk about Pep Guardiola. Yeah. I don't know where it's going from here. I don't know. Now, when you look at this game, two things I'm taking away from this game today. Number one is a clear evidence that they must sack Maresca ahead of season. Please jot it down. Now the same Man City wake up where you 3-1 so now they wear 5-1 for there. So meaning say say mumu not be better to where person they born. We say we the born fool, born thief. It better because fool you go they disgrace you for community. But that thief now they'll see the fear you say that I go get guy mama be this so that's the parable in the book.
That result for me was amazing. Thank you so much for staying with us. Welcome back again to the Sports Republic Show. My name is Kizzy K. Let's talk about Arsenal edging that one. Arsenal edge past City in a grand style. The result was great yesterday. We should tell you about. See, I don't even know if there's any sport analyst at this point in time that would not want to talk about that game, because I give Arsenal the credit in that very game. They started very well. There was no fear. They took their chances. They were just... See, I think I keep saying it. If there's anything Arteta needs to get right, is to win the Pep Guardiola. And yesterday, that boy is 18. Watch him on the screen. Eric Chelle. Thank God it's back for Arsenal, because disgrace to the VAR. Michael Oliver was just there and gave a red card and was overturned against Wolves. It wasn't really worth it. And that guy came back strong. The Haaland goal, we talk about it, but the way Arsenal started was so great. From the right back, Juventus was watching the back line. The center was Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. You know that at this point in time, you can call them the best in Europe, the best player in Europe. It works for me. Then that young man who plays the Call of Fury on the bench, Lewis, he's just 18. He's a teen. You could call him a teen. He's a small boy. But look the way he plays like he's been here before. Watch the celebration. Look at what a celebration. This guy is... I don't know what more can be said about Arsenal. As at yesterday, they came out well. And I said it before I came on air. I was saying to my guests that I have here live, I said, don't let Thomas Partey go. That's like the advice I want to give Arteta this morning. You can't let Thomas Partey go. Thomas Partey was the engine. It was the depth in that game yesterday. Not just about that. His game is actually not showing. I've seen a Partey play. He might not be so fantastic like you want to call him, but he holds the game. He's the reason why a Declan Rice can advance. Then what about Martin Odegaard? Great player. Martin Odegaard was amazing to play. They say you know the mark ball before, you know like to the mark. Every team followed yesterday was playing like, this is like my last game. Then you go to the right side, that was the Martinelli. So Arsenal gave out all they had. When you go to the bench, you look at the bench, you see they don't really have the depth. You bring in Martinelli, normally we know Martinelli gets a start, Trossard comes in later on. But this time around, just throw them there. There's no Bukayo Saka. Let's go and get this result. And I don't know what the mentality was. I don't know how Arteta instilled, I don't know what he did to them. Because they did not play without fear. They came out very well, in full, in numbers. And guess what they did to City? Like he read the game well, Arteta. Declan Rice was just so much in that very game. He was reading every of Kovacic's moves. Because why? They want to play from the back. So you don't give that space. See, Arsenal was the reason why City could not play from the back. Because they know them. They know them well. Stones was shaking like a shaky daddy. I was like, this Stones, what's really doing? You see, Arsenal came out right yesterday. And they did so well. When Waneri came in, fantastic goal. What's the name? Lewis goal, Miles Kelly's goal also was great. Then Havertz. Let me even talk about Havertz before I bring it to the guest talk. This man you have on your screen should be blamed sometimes. But I understand. No pressure. He's not a number 9 traditionally. He's not an out-and-out striker. But you know what happens to him? Even the goal he scored, watch him, he was looking out. Should I pass this ball? He does not believe. The instinct in him does not tell him. He does not believe he can score. He don't see himself as he don't believe in his goal power. He don't think he can get to score goal himself. He likes to assist. He likes to play. And why would you... In fact, let's talk about the guys in the studio. Guys, welcome. I have Olamide, an Arsenal fan, a very big Arsenal fan on the show. He can talk about Arsenal. If you give him a chance, some money tonight, I'm going to talk about Arsenal. He's so happy. The last time on radio was like a downfall. But today, I'll still bring him on radio later in the evening. But right now, we're on TV. So he can talk about this. And I also have a Chelsea fan as well. They play tonight. We know their story. Chelsea, Maresca, and those. We are not in top 4. That is killing their mentality. We are not in the race. They are going down drastically. We are not. If Chelsea wins today against Wolverhampton, guess what? They make it the top 4 at this point. But let me start with Olamide. Olamide, welcome to the show. Great to have you. I know you're feeling like Mike Kelly at this point in time.
Yeah.
Welcome again.
Yeah, I'm feeling on top of the world.
On top of the world?
Yes.
Let me ask you this question. Let me start with this. Tell me the truth.
Okay.
That game yesterday, did you see, before the game, did you see Arsenal winning? And if yes, is it with that high margin?
Yes. I see Arsenal. I saw Arsenal. Would I say I've seen Arsenal winning even before, the kickoff, before blowing the whistle. But I never even thought of, no one, I think nobody would have been able to predict that kind of scoreline.
Right.
Maybe 1-0, maybe 2-1, but 5-1, I think that's just, out of the world.
Out of the world. Okay, I have Silva with me. Silva, welcome to the show. This is making your debut on the show for the first time today.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, so let's talk about that game. You're a Chelsea fan, but let's talk about Arsenal. Did you see that game going that way yesterday?
From September, after that first game. So it was a sign for Arteta to show himself and then come out of Guardiola's shadow. And he did it that last game. So it's just after that last game, and then Arteta was they stay humble and everything.
Yes.
So he got to Arsenal players and the rest. So the game was personal to them. The game was very personal to Arsenal. So that is the reason why they came like that. And they came out with full force and be like, no matter what we won't play, not the way Guardiola never beat us before. She na 5-0, she na 6-0. So if we come outside and play, but waiting Guardiola never do us before we be new team. So Arsenal were ready for anything that will happen that yesterday, and that's why they got their result.
But that margin, 5-1.
5-1. I didn't see the 5-1. I saw 2-1, 3-1.
Okay, you saw a win.
Yeah, I saw a win.
And as they win, maybe I don't believe.
I didn't see 5-1. 5-1 was just, but it was just how to humble Haaland. That was how to humble Haaland yesterday.
But at the end of the day, Haaland scored. But let's talk about this. Let's get that stay humble picture. Let's get it full on the screen so you see for yourself. That's the last time in September. You could see that he said it to him very well, very clear. And this young man also replicated what Haaland did when he scored. But look, see, yesterday's game was great. I felt, my opinion, I felt like if it was a Gabriel Magalhaes, Haaland would have not lifted that way. One thing you do, you don't let Haaland be in that position. Yeah. He's big. Once he's in your front, he has owned you. He makes the right positioning. Yes. Don't let him be. But Saliba was like, what's going on? Be like praise and worship. He did down. You don't already go up, don't go score. But let's look at the part where he said stay humble. Was that insultive last September?
Well, I think that's insulting. You don't say that to the coach. You can say that to maybe your fellow player, but to the coach, I think that's extreme. So when you say that to a coach, you don't expect all his players to just clap for you or smile at you. No, they will get back at you. And you saw Lewis Kelly, when he said stay humble, Lewis Kelly got to him. He said, use the effort for him. Like, we saw that. Even said the same thing to Gabriel Jesus as well. Yes, right. So I think it's just, he went too far with it.
I feel I blame Arteta for the whole insult from Haaland.
How?
Let me tell you something. Ever since Arteta left Guardiola as an assistant manager, he has always been that player to always, and whenever I see Guardiola, he's always humble, respectful and stuff. So that last game, the September game, Arteta came out with the whole fight that he wanted to beat Guardiola for the first time. So it was challenging to them massively because it's not what they've ever experienced before. So that's why I was like, stay humble.
So are you standing strong for Haaland? That Haaland said it right about that word.
I said at that period, it was insulting, but Arteta deserved it.
Wait.
Arteta didn't deserve it.
Arteta deserved it because he has been the one making Haaland look so big in front of him. So that was the reason why.
Does it? I think I go with his opinion because when you put someone ahead of you too much, you don't respect your opponent too much. You respect them off the pitch, but when you get to the pitch, you have to get the job done. Don't respect anybody. Just do your thing.
If that one was bad, let's talk about the celebration now.
The Kelly
celebration now. That's Haaland's celebration. That's like, we know the last time Adepoju scored, not like the last time when he played the City Arsenal. You remember when he scored? Yes. He ran to the fans. You saw his celebration. Yeah. People talked about it. But let's talk about this celebration. Watch the way Magalhaes, Saliba, Partey, Timber, Declan Rice, Kahara. See how they just look at him. It's a celebration. And
the guy was humble. He was very humble.
So this let's be realistic. This celebration now, is this not, what's the word? Is this an insult to Haaland? Because just the celebration, the same way he does his hand. And this boy can score. Couple say plan and say if he score, go do this thing. Who tell and say go score? Now we cannot take his goal away. Very beautiful goal. He cuts on the right and all he needed was placed on he cut to the left and played with his wrong foot and he scored against Ortega in the goal post. Now this celebration, let's be real. Don't tell me because you're an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Silva, don't tell me because you don't like Arsenal. I don't know. Tell me, do you see the celebration as an insult to Haaland?
Well, I would say it's a way to get back at him, but it is not an insult per se. Because you notice when we scored against Sporting CP, Gabriel did a similar jubilation yes, his jubilation, and he didn't even say anything.
That was a mockery. But what I'm trying to say is, this guy's celebration. Haaland asked him, "Who the F are you?"
Yes.
Haaland asked him. So he's trying to reply Haaland that this is who I am.
Okay. Please, can we get that picture? I like to see that. Who the F are you? Like, who the F?
Yes.
But Haaland talks a lot.
But that was the right question because nobody, Kelly was just coming into the scene.
And then he came to, and he was like, he really needed that question to prove himself. Yes. He took this game personal. That's what I'm saying, that all the players took this game personal. Arsenal player took this game personal. So that September match was a wake-up call for Arsenal fans, Arsenal players. Them.
Okay, so Pep Guardiola, where are we going from here? What's next for Pep? I mean, we thought like he got the result right against Ipswich 6-0. he lost to a side that he was confessing like he was in the church pulpit. When Luis Enrique, who knows the job as well, Luis Enrique was amazing to get it right. Luis Enrique was better that very day, and that's in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And Pep Guardiola came out to say they were better, they were faster, we could not contain them, we could not control the game. They were the better side. But let's bring it to Pep now. He has lost to Arsenal. So this season, Arsenal is better.
Yes.
First leg, 2-2, and we know that one, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but it really got me angry. Because Arsenal played their heart.
Yeah.
Arsenal played their heart, and at the end of the day, that goal came. Was it Rodri that's coming out? I think it was Rodri. I don't know. That was where Rodri injury came.
Down to, yeah, that was
Where Rodri injury came. Now, tell me about Arteta. Where are we going from here? Because I cannot wait to talk about the incident that happened Trossard and Bernardo Silva, he kicked him, but let's keep that aside. What about Pep? What's happening to Pep? Is this like
I
a
think
bad
this
thing
is a sign
Pep?
for Pep to move on.
It's a sign.
Maybe at the end of the season, because you notice even with the new signings and all that, it seems Guardiola has lost his grip on the team as well.
What I feel is this is Premier League. Premier League is no Bundesliga.
Okay.
So you cannot just dominate and feel like you keep dominating.
But he dominated for a long time.
So this is what I'm trying to say. If you've done it for like 5-6 years, Premier, I don't know what he was doing then. But if you keep trying it, they will keep reading you. That is Premier League for you. So they keep. You watch now. Everybody's playing from the back. Everybody's playing from the back, and they're adding new things to it. So people are playing from the back and they're doing counter attacks.
Right.
So they'll just be passing from the back. Once they see that, you come eyeline, you just come outside the. Throw the ball away, and then one fast player there will just get the ball and score the goal. So people are even doing it better than how Guardiola started it in Premier League. So it's not. So many things have changed in the Premier League now.
So are you saying his style is getting outdated?
He's getting outdated.
Outdated?
He's getting outdated.
Are you sure?
I think
He
people have
started
been
like
able
this
to
with- he
replicate
started like
this
this with
idea and
Mourinho.
even get better at team.
See, he started like this with Mutiu. He started saying, no, he's the greatest one. He will come back. He will do. He started from there. He took job at this. He took job at that, and then he started going down. It's like that for football. His time is getting over.
Okay, so there's one thing people say about Arsenal. Not people saying Arsenal like the Arsenal people like to say it. They are always saying the referee is not our friend. The VAR is not our friend. We are being maltreated. And if you're listening to Coach BI on that very one, you will see he said it. He said he's not an Arsenal fan, but the truth be told, there's some things that happen that you begin to wonder. We know about the other one that happened the other time last season, even against Aston Villa and Newcastle. So many things happened. But I'm not vouching. I'm not here to defend Arsenal. But let's be realistic. Let's talk about what happened in that very second half, where Leandro Trossard was trying to do the dilly-dally with the ball just by the side, and Bernardo Silva got the ball and kicked him, and there was no card. And it just happened like that. What was that? Why is the VAR? Why is the referee? Why would we see such incident happen in football? No, that's like inhuman for me.
Yes, I think I would say some or major or most of the English referees, I think they do it just to get the media attention, or just to be under the spotlight. If you watch the Champions League referees, they don't want to be under the spotlight. Just want to do their thing and go home. They don't want any media force.
No, most times I feel like they always try so that player will react. They give them card and then find him.
That was how the guy got his yellow card.
Because
he reacted.
If you react to those issues, now you get a yellow card for it, and then you get this suspension and stuff fine and the rest. So most times they do it for that fine and so many other things.
So, but is that why that was a big game?
Yes.
You can't just stroke past that one like that. That's weird. You don't. Well, let's leave that Arsenal talk. Congratulations to Arsenal yesterday. Now let's talk about Liverpool. We'll let you know Liverpool are still on the verge of this one. They could still win quadruple, maybe treble. I'm just saying Liverpool #1. I'll bring it as you say. Liverpool are the first in the Premier League table, 6 points past Arsenal with a game in hand. Liverpool also are the round of 16 in the Champions League. Liverpool also, because there's a playoff coming up, we know. Liverpool also 4th round of the FA Cup. Liverpool also are in the Carabao Cup, semi-final. So Liverpool is just everywhere. They are just see that man you have on your screen is amazing. I thought Anthony Raiola was so much on form. Their winning streak is broken. And that's why I told you the AFCON will be very intense. This man, Salah, is so much on fire. I will bring you Salah's record so you see for yourself and you see what he has done in the Premier League and how far he's broken records, passing Frank Lampard. But let's give us that. This is Liverpool side. Watch this on your screen. You can see #1 in the Premier League, round of 16 in the Champions League, semi-final in the Carabao Cup, what many call Carling Cup, 4th round in the FA Cup. And this is the reason why I have to ask my guest. They will tell me, not being sentimental, that's how I like it on the show because we are voice of people who must say it the way it is.
Yeah.
Let me start with Silva. I'll start with Silver so that I'll see it very clear. Silver, tell me the truth. Do you see any slot winning treble come this season?
Treble? No.
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 So maybe 2?
Maybe the FA Cup and the Premier League.
Maybe, okay, Premier League is certain.
Yes,
It's
Premier
done.
League certain.
Done.
Very certain.
Premier League and the
Very, very
and
certain.
the FA
He's going
Cup,
to win that. And the FA Cup.
not the Carling Cup.
Not the Carling Cup. The Carling Cup is going to maybe this second leg now. I think he lost the first leg.
Yes.
This second leg is
Tottenham
going
Hotspur.
he's going to lose it to Tottenham and then.
Is there emotions?
It's not
One-
emotion. I don't have emotion to anything. I don't
Okay.
think,
All right. Tell me, Olamide, these chances of treble for Liverpool possibilities, how can this be possible?
Well, there are still other teams that I believe that they are contending for the titles as well. The UEFA Champions League, we have fantastic teams that can, still pose a challenge to Liverpool. And in the Premier League as well, we saw Arsenal yesterday, and we know in the past
getting
few
serious
seasons,
now.
In the past few seasons,
Forget
Let's-
about
let's-
that.
let's-
We know Arsenal.
In the
Let's
past,
say-
wait first. In the past few seasons now, we realize that no team just come here to just win the Premier League like that. Maybe at the end of the season, or maybe just by a few points margin. But right now, I think Liverpool will still drop points. That's just normal. At least they've not faced any major injury crisis, and the crisis will still set in.
Why are you hoping for the injuries?
See, I'm not hoping for injury. It is
That's
normal in
why
football.
if you are a good team, you don't hope for injuries to win trophies.
This is it. Even with Arsenal now, Arsenal having their best player out of the team right now in Saka, and we realize that in the past few games we've not really been bad like that. We've been delivering. So if these players get back, and Chelsea, okay, let's say Chelsea are saying that they are not in the title race. Let's accept them now. But even Man City is not. Even Man City is not out of this thing yet. We can still say it.
Title race?
Yes.
Not top 4.
See, I
Title race?
can still say it anytime, any day. Now, how many points is Man City to Liverpool? Just how many points? Just about maybe 10, maybe
9, 10 or thereabout.
Maybe 9, 10 or thereaut. And we are saying that Man City has been
With a game in hand.
and we are saying Man City has been worse. They
Okay,
should be maybe in Man United
look
position.
at the table. This is the table. You can see with the game in hand, Liverpool 56 points. Played in the 3 games. Let's just talk about Man City. I must give them credit for after all of this breakaways and the rest of that, they are still in the top 4. Credit to Man City. I don't know how I've never seen it all my life that the team struggled this way for a long time. At the end of the day, they are in the top 4. I've not seen it all my life, and this is February.
Really
but looking at it, look at the point 41-56. I don't know what you are thinking. Is it possible that
With the game in hand?
I don't think Man
City are still
in the race.
Even if they don't end up, even if they are not
contenders.
winning the Premier League, they are still a threat
Guardiola cannot-
to those that want to
let me
win.
tell you something.
See, they are still a threat to Liverpool. They can still beat Liverpool. This Man
They
City
will
you are
beat
looking
Liverpool.
at.
They may beat Liverpool. That does not mean they will collect the trophy from them.
See, it
Liverpool is
see if
winning.
they beat them and Arsenal take
Liverpool
take
will-
the chances.
Which chances do Arsenal
Of
take?
course.
You had
Last
chances for
season
2
we saw
seasons.
what happened.
So,
You were there last season
the
as
only
well.
people that can take
See,
chances are Man City.
This Man City,
Arsenal
as
cannot
bad
take
as Man
chances.
City was, it defeated you this season 3-1.
How do you want to take the
They
chances?
defeated this
How
season
do you want
3-1.
to take the chances?
And you were there last season. You've been there.
How
Why
do
didn't you beat Man
Sorry,
City?
how do you want to take the chances?
Wait, why didn't you beat Man City? See, Arsenal is not only the 19th. The rest,
How do you want to take the chances without that kind of bad chances?
See, wait, calm down. Harvard scored yesterday. Everybody
How
missed
many
chances.
chances?
Jackson.
After how many chances?
Arsenal
How
won.
many chances Haaland?
See,
How many chances did Haaland had yesterday matches?
Arsenal won yesterday.
How many chances did Haaland
See,
have yesterday?
Haaland is a striker. Harvard is not a
That's what
striker.
I'm trying to say is you don't have the striker to take the chances.
So this
of
is
winning
not-
the Premier League.
See,
I'm
calm
not
down,
saying Arsenal
calm down.
cannot do it. They have the team. But they don't-
We've seen teams that has won their league without a striker.
Please, how many
Last season, Arsenal scored. Do you know how many goals Arsenal scored without any number 9? So these are the things we are looking at. If the rest of the team can perform as well, so everybody say this thing will deliver it fair and square. So there's nothing there.
Are you saying that? Is there any hope? Can you win the league? Is it possible that Arsenal can win?
Yes, we can still win the
possible.
league.
The 5-1
very possible.
the 5-1 is making him
See, it is
delusional.
more than
Believe
possible
that.
that Arsenal can win. See,
The 5-1 is still making him. He still feel like they are still.
forget
living
about the
in
5-1.
dreamland.
Even before
Let me
now,
tell you something.
I think last week or thereabout on the radio show, I was saying it that see, Arsenal is still contending for this league. We are still there. See, everybody will still no, it's normal. Even Arsenal too will drop points.
But you
Liverpool will
sound
drop
like
points.
you're
We
waiting
just
for
don't-
Liverpool to just
Drop
injury.
points.
Normally, Liverpool will drop points.
Who told you?
See, even if it was
Have you
Arsenal,
not been hoping
see,
up to date? They are still
see,
winning games.
relax. Even if it was Arsenal that was on the top,
Do you know that-
people will still be saying Arsenal will drop
Do you know
points.
that- do you know
So it's
that-
normal.
do you know
You
that-
can't be up there
no,
forever.
do you know
You will
that-
drop points.
No, do you know that morale? There is one thing they call morale in football, and then if there is this team spirit, that everybody's with together. Even though one player is injured, it doesn't show in the team easily.
That's teamwork.
Because they are winning.
Right.
So I would say that the team spirit of Man City has been down since Rodri went out.
It's not Rodri is not their problem. Rodri is not Man City's problem.
Rodri is
not Man City's problem.
Majorly one of the
it's not Man City's
key
problem.
players
Rodri
in
is,
Man City.
But Rodri is not Man City's problem.
So what's the problem to City?
No, it's the problem.
City problem is the whole team. They are, how would I put it?
Outdated?
The pattern, the players. So the young ones that are coming in are meeting Rusty, De Bruyne. Maland is, like, how do I put it? What do you call his name? Bernardo Silva has hit his prime and then left his prime. This one.
I don't think
all those players are not.
I think it's the motivation, because when you've won the treble, you've won the Champions League,
That's
you've
what
won practically
that's
everything.
That's
What is the motivation to go and win
What
the
are you
next
going
thing
to?
again?
That's what I'm trying to say.
there's no
So those players are not there again. They don't want
I'm
it
not a
again.
City fan. You're not a City fan. Let's
No,
provide a solution. What advice?
The solution, I think, maybe just
Clear
change.
out.
Arteta should, Guardiola, maybe he should move to PSG or wherever.
See, that's
so let another coach come in with fresh perspective.
That's why
and
you don't know Guardiola. This is what Guardiola likes. This problem.
Okay, you
He
know
wants
what?
to be there.
When
You know
Guardiola hit the major problem at Bayern Munich, he left.
What was the major problem?
Guardiola-
Bayern Munich?
I think
He left
Guardiola-
now.
The last season he left Bayern Munich, he won the trophy before
He
leaving.
didn't win the Champions League. The Champions
he
League was
didn't
the
win the
major
Champions
focus.
League.
They've been winning the league
See,
since before he even came.
Let's talk about Guardiola said something. He said he knows the season will be like this. He said everybody wants to win City. Everybody wants to play against a team that has ruled the Premier League for many years. But you said something and you agree with him. So let me hold you on that part. That's what I love to do well. You said they've won mentality, blah, 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 blah. That's the glory of a team. What about a Manchester United side? Let's switch to Man United a bit. Even though there's a problem, Alessandro Martinez now will bring you that picture, so you see so bad. I wish him quick recovery. But let's talk about Man United, a team that I respect so well. Truth be told, I look at Man United and I'm like, some of these guys should not be in the team. Now, Man United is the best club in England. Take it or leave it. 20. Liverpool is 19.
In the past,
No. So it's like
let's put it.
No, but
History-wise.
history-wise, football history-wise.
All right.
United is big, but look how far they've come. Look at the players that are in the club. So what is the
United is big. Abi was big.
United is a big club.
He's a big club.
It's a big club. See, you can't take away. You don't take away.
You can't take away
history.
the
You can't write
history.
it off. See,
Do you know how many teams? Do you know how many teams that were big before and then like the
no,
likes of
but in the
them
Premier
Aston
League,
Villa
in the
and
Premier
United?
League now, United is still the biggest.
Okay, let's
Premier League wise.
let's just run with
So
it.
let's talk about this. You guys tell me. Now, that's why you're an analyst. Me, I don't know. What is the problem to Man United? What's the problem? If it's about mentality, because we expect there's something Florentino Perez does a lot. When you come to Real Madrid, he takes you to the locker room, takes you to the trophy room, and he tells you, he shows all of the trophy and says you can be part of this. If you want your name here, but Man United player, now they're not the carry them, you know, get trophy. They're not the carry them, go that place, go to show them. Let me. What's the problem to Man United?
The problem of Manchester United is not players, it's not coach, it's the board.
It's the board.
The board issues. And then I think they got a president, the former Brighton guy that the
man in charge now.
The man in charge now. So okay, so the thing is, when the man came with his plan, the man was like, okay, I will bring in Graham Potter and the rest, and then this is how we are going to build this team with this. He drew the plans and everything. And Man United, I think they don't have patience.
Oh, no
They
patience.
just want quick success. It doesn't work for Man United. It doesn't work for Man United. It doesn't work for Arsenal. Those things work for Chelsea. It's just what Chelsea might just sign a coach today and win the trophy in 6 months' time, sack him the next season. That's what works for Chelsea mostly. You see now when we are trying to grow this slow success, it's not working for us anymore. But what works for us was that immediate success. Sign a 30-year-old, give you 2 seasons, you sack him, and then you sell him off and sign another 30-year-old.
So Amorim is not the problem.
Amorim is not the problem. The players are not the problem. Amorim is a very good coach.
So the set of players that Man United have now, are they supposed to play in Man United? Truth be told, like the Man United glory days we know, the set of players that they have at this point, are they what to be starters? Are they what to be playing at Man United at this level?
The set of players in every club are not what to be in these current players now.
So it's changed.
None of them can, like for likes, Peter Cech and Sanchez. Is Sanchez what to can he? No, let's say the truth now.
Okay.
James and Ivanovic, John Terry and Levi Colwill. I mean, you understand what I'm going to with all this one. What is this guy's name? Ashley Cole Cucurella.
Yeah.
I think
So look at Arsenal. Look at the Arsenal parts too, and every
But you
other
know that's the
team.
mentality when you get to a club side. Yeah. You see Jude Bellingham. He knows I'm in Madrid. There's something about see, Man United has lost respect. Imagine Mateta getting a brace. See, when you're coming to play in Man United, you already know that this is a big. I don't know. See, they're going to sign Dogu now from Lecce. Tomorrow, now, see, I don't know. Lisandro Martinez, please let him come back on time. That's just what it is. But let's still talk about Premier League games that happened before we talk about Chelsea game. But Rashford deal. Let's talk about Rashford. Finally, I'll bring you the message, which is editorial. I'll talk about transfer windows. For those asking questions about transfer windows, this is Marcus Rashford, currently on loan, and the statement is also just on his editorial. You see what he posted out there, wishing his teammates, his still teammate because he's on loan, all the best. This guy is in the club side, according to Gary Neville. He's in the club side that, he said Rashford is a good player, but he needs to work on a coach that will instruct him. He needs to be instructed. He's going to play under a world-class coach, Unai Emery. Playing in the Champions League, he's in a very better club than Man United now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Champions League-wise, they're also on the verge of still going for the next Champions League. They are still involved. Aston Villa, Marcus Rashford. Let's talk about what changed for Rashford, first of all, and this move. Will this bring the best out of Rashford?
I feel it's the big money contract.
Big what?
Big money contract.
No,
Man United
75% of it, or 90%, Aston Villa is ready to do that.
No. Okay, you mean the move about what happened to Rashford that declined?
Okay, first of all, what happened?
What declined to him? I think it's the big money. When Manchester United offered him the big contract and stuff like that, imagine carrying, you carry big money, give small picking. So the mentality was like, I don't arrive, I don't reach my peak. It's just like how Garnacho is feeling like that is because of the Messiah, that you get that thing. So he felt, and the likes of Pogba, them bad influence, and all those Man U players that they had then, no good leaders. So the team still grew. Them Jesse Lingard, Pogba, Marcus Rashford. That was the black sheep of Man United that year.
Okay.
So the team still Rashford. So he affected this game.
Let's talk about the La Liga eSports quickly while we try to wrap up. Espanyol 1-0 against Madrid, Olamide, and also Lewandowski's goal celebrating both sides. They got the result against Alaves. Madrid, Barcelona. For you, who would win this La Liga eSports?
Well,
Atletico?
I think Barcelona have the upper hand. I saw the Barcelona's game, and Barcelona, they were just, outstanding. Played beautiful game. Though Alaves was, a very, very tough opponent. They gave them problems. They were sitting so, they built up from the back, low block and all that, playing on the counter. But Barcelona still found a way to break that back line, that defense line, they got the goal. And Real Madrid, on the other hand, I think Real Madrid, they depend majorly on the individual performance, individual talent of their players. So when those talent fails, they don't have any other team, maybe like a team tactics or something to fall back on.
Okay, so let me hold you on that. I know you've got a lot to talk about, but quickly, let's wrap up with this one. Let's tell you, guys, thank you so much for coming around on the show. We can do this again, hopefully, tomorrow or thereabout. Let's talk about the transfer window, let you know how it goes and how it closes. At this time, tonight, England, 11 p.m. is the time. Scotland, 11 p.m. Spain, 11 p.m. Germany, 5 p.m. today. France, 10 p.m. Italy, 11 p.m. Saudi Arabia has closed already, January 30. Turkey, February 11. So that's for the transfer news. Thank you so much for doing this with us on the Sports Republic Show. We are Voice of the People TV. I remain your host, and you know my name is Kizzy K, the only football player without a jersey. I'll see you tomorrow, 11 a.m. Nigerian time. See you.